Fog Entertainment back again with another video, and today we are looking at Ford versus Ferrari. It's a movie review going all the way back to 2019. It was an Oscar winner. Was it deserving of an Oscar? You bet your bottom dollar it was. I really thoroughly enjoyed this movie about Le Mans. How Ferrari's dominating. They've won the last 4 out of 5. Big Shelby, he's won one. And it's time for him to call it a day. We do begin the movie with Shelby, played by Matt Damon. He's had enough. He's packed it in. His heart can't take it. So it's left up into Ken Miles. He's a mechanic, but here, he's no bad. And he learned for the best in Big Shelby. Based on a true story, by the way. So I always do like my movies that are based on true stories and all that good stuff. So we've got that going on there. But Ford. You know, they're selling a lot of cars, but their numbers are doing duty. Shane, let me tell you something, Rick. It's all you with your buck teeth there. You should walk in the opposite direction, man. Yeah, that guy. John Burfield's in this movie, which I was surprised. But here, adding the more the merrier to the cast. Ken Miles, played by Christian Bale. We even got Lincoln Potter in there. Ray McKinnon as Pops. Is he the father of Shelby? I'm not too sure. Kept calling him Pops, so here, I might just have to go with it. But essentially what this is, right, Ford are going to go to Ferrari. They're going to pump a lot of money into Ferrari. And it's going to be called Ford Ferrari. But then Ferrari back out of that deal. They're like, nope, we're not going to do that. You go back to your shitty basement. And oh, buona ragazzi. No, Forza Ferrari, no. We do not do that here. So essentially what happens is, right, we're going to go to Le Mans. But Ford, Ken Miles does a great job building up that car, being the driver for it, knows it inside and out. But Ford, they don't fancy him. They don't want him. It's a no for Ford. So what happens? I'll tell you what happens. Ken Miles gets booted out. They go to Le Mans and they lose big time. But on the last lap, they clock 218 miles an hour, which, you know, is a lot of speed. And when Shelby's, you know, revealing to Henry Ford II why they should enter it the second time was because Ferrari are thinking about us. They're not thinking about how they won. They're thinking about how their engine can't cope to be our engine here. I mean, I like Le Mans. I mean, I love my F1. I mean, I do like my motorsport to a degree, but I mean, it's F1 or bust, really. But, I mean, the rules for Le Mans are just a bit dodgy, so we may as well get into it. So Ken Miles is back on board. He has to win, like, the Daytona and all to get in, but he does that even though he's almost getting sabotaged by Lee Iacocca. Not Lee Iacocca, he's played by John Burfield, of course, but, you know, Lee Iacocca, that name's very iconic, man, it really is. And we do get the, you know, the Indy 500, no, not the Indy 500, we get to Le Mans, we're going to France, Ken Miles, he's in there, but they've sabotaged him already. They've not got his car door closed. Now, we did have a scene before this where Henry Ford is convinced by Shelby to let Ken Miles go, and like, what is actually the obsession, though, right? Would not want, like, yeah, he's not like the ideal man. He's to, I guess, be the figurehead, and he's like he's not the poster boy, but you want the fastest guy. And Henry Ford sees through this. But, you know, I've appointed this guy. You know, I can't remember the name of the character or the actor, but, you know, he points him as like executive vice president of Ford, so he's got a lot of leeway. It's like they want to win, but then it makes you think that he had like some sort of side deal with Ferrari because he purposely didn't want this guy to win. The Le Mans race is good. But again, may as well get to the end of it. So essentially what happens is, you know, they want Ken Miles to slow down so Ford can go across the line simultaneously. But, you know, he doesn't agree to it initially. He starts speeding up, then he realises, you know what, actually, I will do it. And then when he does it, Bruce McLaren and the other guy's teammate, they go along the line. But because they started from further back, they actually won. I mean, it's a technicality. Motorsport is full of this shit, but I mean, I'd be like an F1 if, like, first and second crossed the line at the same time, but, like, second place actually started in 15th, but the winner started in 13th. Oh, he won it. It doesn't work like that. You know what I mean? They don't base it off that, so it's fucking ridiculous, but, you know, technicality. Ken Miles gets shafted, and then sadly he dies in a test drive for Ford, so disappointing. It was a really sad movie, and, you know, it ends with him giving the son of Ken Miles the spanner. But, you know, if you're into your motorsport, it's good. But it's like Ken Miles was 4 minutes ahead. Like, I mean, it's based on a true story, though, so again, I guess you can't really criticise it too much for that regard. But anyway, guys, I love this movie. I'm going to get a 9. I thought this was one of the best movies I've seen in the modern age. So, I'll wait for my tomato soup. 9 out of 10. Peace.